We are live. Got a sign into the chat here, potentially. We're going to do some BBMs. Number 110 tonight. Probably got a couple on me. Alright. Close this. Make sure we're all good going on here. And we'll get fired up. And we'll get fired up. Alright, sounds okay. Gonna hop in a room right now. Waiting on 2 people. Love these Friday, Saturday night streams. You never know what's going on in the rooms to get some crazy ones going. Especially this time of year. Long as the drafts are crazy, I'll probably keep going. Got pick 3. Had that same one earlier today. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 no badges. So this could be a fun one. Especially when we're already getting elite option here. Gibbs, Robinson, Chase will go in that order. Which is nice. I'm up to 9.3 Robinson, Gibbs, 11.1 Chase. So we're ahead. We're behind on Puka a little bit. That's okay. I've caught up on Cook the last couple of days. I'm still way behind on Jefferson. So I like being around 8%. We're way ahead of JSN. So JSN does what he did again last year. Pretty good. I've seen him fall sometimes. Some people pull up McCaffrey. I've seen people pull up St. Brown a little more later. Even JT. Lamb I'm a little behind on now, which I'm okay with. But this could be a fun one here. It's 6 no badges. And we got a 3rd pick. Let's hope we get a nice little fall on somebody. Anywhere in the top 4, I'm real happy. JSN, I don't like quite as much. He's clearly number 5 for me. So, pretty standard. We're starting off with Chase. That feels good. We'll pull up the board and see what happens here. Puka. Yeah, this may be like 3-4 hour marathon. We'll see. Derrick Henry at 12. Wow, okay. To me, before I'm comfortable third round, but that changes shit up a tad bit. Henry Achan. Can't say I've seen that combo. It's got a badge. Might be gone. Who day? Three double QB starts. Jason Hampton there. Let's see. It's going to definitely move some ADP around. Be AJ Brown. Normally on a London, I'm backing off a little more now. I think I'll go Neighbors Rice London. Then Collins Pickens. Actually, Pickens Collins. It's going to be my order. Then Flowers for the week 17 stat. We'll start off with Chase Neighbors, either Rice or Flowers. Okay, so we still get Rice. I'm not passing Rice up at 27. Even though I would have liked Flowers. Love the wide receiver start. All three separate bye weeks too, which seems nice. London just getting scared by that QB situation there. I don't think it's great. I do like London, but feels like it's good to back off a little more now. Move the other guys up. I got the Rams. Love McBride going there. The Pickens fade could be bad for me. Collins to me is what St. Brown was before, until I started getting touchdowns. Collins will definitely get you some consistency, but they have Waddle and Josh Allen on. It feels good. I like that. He's got the week 16 correlation with Josh Allen and the week 17. But the Henry part, I don't know. Hmm. Start looking here. Now, Scadville, to me, that'd be a no doubter. Get him in there with my giant stack going. ETN, it makes sense. Love me some McLaurin. Then we'd probably be on Jacobs after that. Mike Evans bringing some week 16 correlation. Dude. That's where we're at so far. Well, let us have Scatterboo. We did get him in the first draft I did at like 10 something this morning. ETN or McLaurin's fine. We'll get ETN. Whichever other do to secure a running back, we'll look at one of the two wide receivers behind us here. Probably be a Swift behind there. Not crazy about anything behind here. We really want to land Mike Evans here, to be honest. If not, I'm probably pulling up a DJ Moore or Trevion Henderson. Henderson would give me week 15 correlation. Oh, I'm not too far behind on running back. I think that's what I'm leaning toward. Alright, so we'll pull up Trevion Henderson. Explode. We're so good at receiver already. I don't want to fall too far behind. Plenty of guys I like late too. Just not a big tooting guy. Travion's got some warts too, but I'll be back. I'm gonna make me a refill of my coffee. Pull up the board for everyone. I'll be right back. Make this a 2-trip process here. Got Lamar naked. Can always add Andrews back. That's a Doomsday, and he's going all week 15. He got my favorite round 6 click, Tyler Warren. Just big stand. I like his draft other than that Henry thing. I don't mind H.N. at 13. A lot of people won't. You can get him into the early 20s sometimes. We're gonna have stands though. Water sitting here still. Alright, better get back here and start scouting out. Burrow, Tyson, it'll be obvious for us. We don't have to have Burrow. We go Burrow, Tyson first. If I really want to add that in, I can kind of lock down that running back room. I can consider pulling Hurts up as well and try to go Lemon on the way back. They don't sound like the worst play either. Just hoping to get Burrow and no worries here. Alright, so we got Burrow. Jalen Hurts plays off the table. We got Stevenson, Warren, Pollard. Darter Mahomes will be our number 2 QB. Looks like we're looking at. I may actually pull Brooks up over Pollard. Brooks will give us more correlation. He's getting the steam. We're going Brooks. Keep the steam going, taking him ahead of ADP. He's moving up a lot. I'd still consider Chuba. Alright, coffee should be done. Let me pull this back up. Alright, anything crazy going here? QBs are flying off the board. Dak with Lamb, Lawrence with Brian Thomas, Caleb Williams with Luther Burden, Herbert with Quentin Johnston. Oh, nice. He landed something there, too. Now, does he push up next? Gonna try to push him all the way around. No, he's gonna try to push him. Other than the starter, I really like what this guy's doing. Apparently, there's an update. Oh, I bet you I lost one of my teams. No, this is 110. Never mind. We're good. Alright, let's see what we like here at this spot. I do prefer Blake Corum. Now the question is, Who do I end up with? Mahomes or Dart? Wanted to add Blake Corum first. I figured I'm for sure to go and get one, or we could add Blake Corum in. So it looks like my homie. I'm not a big fan of Worthy, anyways. Obviously, if he came back, I would take him. But other than that, we're done at QB. Go that order. Kind of wish that I missed it on Burrow and just did the Dart Rice, but that happens sometimes. If I'm building something out like that, or I could do that. Technically, we both took them behind ADP, so feels good anyways. Plenty of late receivers I like late. So, again, it just makes sense to load up on running backs. I mean, every guy we have here is in a split backfield. That's most of the league, though, let's be honest. The only problem is I don't really like the tight ends as much that are going around here. Like Kelsey and Gasecki's not. I like the stack with tight end. That's the general idea, but they're not my favorite. Do I want to take up the value on White? I guess. Little fall, not crazy. I'm pretty sure I'm going after a one of my tight ends for sure. I prefer Andrews. I want him to take Kelsey, but if Kelsey's there, I'll have to pull him. Be the order we go. I like it. I love Mark Andrews week 17. But Kelsey I'd have to take for the stack. Because I've got so much Rice this year in the third or fourth round. I have way more Mahomes than I would ever want. We'll take the stack partner. Not my favorite. Man, I like Hooker, but To me, he's drafted more at his upside. They got a lot of people in there. Even Xavier Leggett, I don't think he's that bad. I'm a cokehead too. I mean, shit, I like him, but it just seems like he's drafted at a ceiling. I would add Tracy in, especially without Scattaboo. I could shut down receiver. If not, like a Kamara would be nice. I'm not a Mitchell guy. The only time I get him, I gotta have Mahomes or Goddard to take him. Love to see Mark Andrews fall back to me, but I don't think we're gonna get that lucky. Just add Shakira, and we gotta start looking at some wide receivers. I mean, we got our 3 starters every week pretty much. And again, I look them back end at receiver quite a lot. Would love a Mark Andrews back. I'd be so ecstatic because I really wanted him over Kelsey. He is getting older in there, but I mean they basically got rid of the tight end room behind him. Debating whatever there, Mitchell or I don't have to worry about that. So Hunter would be our next choice, or apparently now our first choice. Yeah, Hunter's probably gonna fall more and more. Or do I just want to secure a tight end? I mean, I'd still consider him, but maybe a Hunter Henry first. We'll go Hunter Henry first and our tight end, Beret here, because I think I'm way more likely to get him back. Maybe just a Cooper here. Love some Tajay Spears. Not a big Jalen Naylor guy. So we'll end up with Hunter there. I think I go that order. Adonai Mitchell's just fun. Pressure's on him now. You got Cooper there. Their 3 wide receiver set's not bad with Garrett Wilson, Omar Cooper, and Adonai Mitchell. Big play potential. With a steady core, I like the upside build. Hunter's a fun player. It just, how much will he be out there? I'd like a Spears or Kamara here to end my running backs and be done. And just straight wide receivers. eventually we gotta get a fall on wide receivers. I haven't been taking them, so. Get Jalen McMillions. I think Kamara will be our first next choice here. Lock down my Saints running back around. If not, we'll have to go to the drawing board, figure out who I'd want. Worst case, they take them. We get Tucker on a nice fall. Because they haven't pulled Brian Robinson up. So we'll get Kamara on like an 8-pick fall. That feels good. We are definitely done it. Running back now. Just building wide receiver out here for the last 3 picks. That's Hank Dell. Then Ted Harris. Ridley. Judy Branch, probably that order. What the fuck happened? Cat, what are you doing? Oh, I think the cat's fucking my computer up. Dude. What'd you fucking do? Oh. Damn it. Messing my screen up. Alright, back to wide receiver only. Oh, welcome to the stream. We got 3 picks left. All wide receiver here on out. Started with Burrow, Mahomes, ETN, Henderson, Brooks, Coron, White. We got Kamara to go with ETN. We got the running back room. We got Kelsey, not my favorite click. I was hoping Mark Andrews fell all the way back. He almost did. Added Hunter Henry in there. Again, we got week 15 correlation. Top 3 receivers are solid. Just going for guys with upside. I went Hunter. I don't click him a whole lot, but McMillions. We're going to add some other good wide receivers in here. The Cyrus Allen already went. Oh, man. People on Keon Coleman. Okay. I like that guy's team. Henry at 12 was kind of crazy to me. But I like the way he built it out. Highly correlated with the Bills. And the guys are playing. Adds a Dunzan for week 15. Got like my favorite round 6 click. He's got Sutton and Waddle. Got Nix there later. Pushed him all the way around. Yeah. Correlated really nice with the Bills. Do love me some Ted Hurst. I gotta pull him at 190. They're taking all the guys I really want. My late wide receiver builds. So we got a lot of Tampa correlation in there with McMillions and Hurst. Obviously, Godwin and Ibuka are the guys, but we got their wide receiver 3 and 4. I love that pass game. I'll get one of the next 3 guys I got in here. Because unfortunately, they took a lot of my late guys I actually like. I don't see, Wicks and all those guys. Keon Coleman. Those aren't my favorite clicks over here, so that didn't work out quite as well as I wanted. Because I'm like, oh no, I could push receiver late. Ridley or Judy, not a like favorite click here by any means. Ridley was good. Unfortunately, he may be washed. Because to me, Hunter's already very risky as my wide receiver 4. How much does he play? The wide receiver room is loaded. I like Mooney should be out in the field a lot. Then we'll just add a Horton in for the stack. Hope that maybe Higgins goes down and Yoshivas gets in there. Tyree Killclick thinking he goes back to KC. We should at least get one of the last 3 here. We'll push it around and see what happens. No crazy 2 running back build this time. Still no Keenan Allen signing. Would have thought for sure he'd be picked up by now. Okay. I didn't want a Jerry Judy. Horton Allen, maybe. We'll definitely get one of them. We have to. I think at the end of the day, Tyreek Hill's coming back to the Chiefs. I don't mind him as around 18 click because he could be back going strong by the time playoffs come. You just got to have the wide receiver core that gets you there. I don't know if we do. We're highly dependent on 3 guys. McMillions at Hurst is nice, though. Ridley could just be dust at this point. But maybe Tate helps open him up. Maybe a Ward makes a breakthrough. And we'll get Thornton. Alright. Let's hop in another room. think there's any promotion going on. I'll look real quick. I'm gonna hop in a room. I'm just gonna hop in here on my phone. Let's see. I'm trying to look up promos real quick, see if there's anything. I always forget to look. This is a Premier Cup Challenge thing. Alright, well, we'll just get back in this draft here. Yeah. Waiting on 2 people. Start shortly. What pick did we land? 12. That's not as good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're in here with best ball on call. Or not, that's not it. BBG. Best ball guy. That's cool. Alright, we'll see what we can make happen at 12. Maybe we get some screwy stuff going here. I'm really setting 11 people. That ends with James Cook. After that, I'm not a big fan. So 12 is not exactly my favorite thing. JSN over Puka. St. Brown at 6. Oh, Cook off at 7. Okay. Caffrey at 8. Taylor at 9. Gotta go start looking. It'd be a Lamb, Jefferson. Then after that, because again, I got 11 guys. Fallen Jefferson would be great. Damn it. That's what I was worried about. Um, I guess Genji Barkley. That's more what I do here. I don't really like the spot. Not a too big fan of 12. Again, there's 11 guys I like. Generally can't get more than one of them. See what BBG is doing. Drops on his own. He does Toxic Tower. I'm a fan. Taylor Brown, week 16 correlation. That's a lot of times what I do when I have Taylor. One of my go-tos there. See what we can build out here. This might not be one of my favorite teams. Cookhampton. It's kind of fun. That's more of a strange spot to build it out. But for this spot, I almost feel like you got to take Josh Allen at 31 there. I've seen him. I've got him at 42 before. Feel like 18's a prime spot to get H-Chan a lot. So maybe he builds out H-Chan, or just if he gets a fall on like Hampton or something. Maybe that's just big strategy, big stand he takes. I mean, I like Cook. Bills fan. I did just pick me up a James. Well, it's been a couple months now, but James Cook autographed jersey. Couldn't pass it up. Robinson, Neighbor Smith, kind of fun. I gotta get that framed one day. I gotta find the right frame to put it in. Pretty cool piece. Loving third round. JSN, Brown Rice, fun. Brady's Hall added in there. St. Brown, London. See, London pulled 19. I know just the other day he went 28. I'm kind of fading him a little bit now. I had more. Just the last draft, I went Neighbors over him. And then I was going to either grab Rice or London. BBG adds Zay Flowers in there. Gets that week 17 with Cincinnati. Well correlated. We would definitely like a Higgins, a Josh Allen. A Josh Allen with Waddle would be nice. We'll get 2 out of 3 here. Can I push DJ Moore around? Probably not. Okay, I'm kind of almost happy Higgins went. That way I can try to build Denver and the Bills out here for our week 16. In October, the Bills play the Raiders too. I want to go to that game so bad. Alright, let's go back to the board. BBG, Javonte Williams in. Love to get BBG in here. That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, Friday, Saturday night rooms are fun. More people there, a late night room. People getting drunk, making crazy ass picks. These rooms been pretty standard. I don't know how many more I got in me, but we'll see. I'll probably at least do another one. It's a lot more fun with some interaction. Love drafting people in the chat, so maybe I'll save some bullets to do that. Lamar Jackson added in. That's nice for the week 17 correlation there. Baltimore, Cincinnati. Different way to attack it. You could add on a Mark Andrews, stuff like that. Burrow's still on the board. The Higgins drafter, J Money, would make a lot of sense for him to grab him. So I assume that's probably where Burrow goes, either at 5'11 or 6'2. I'm not going to want Burrow. We're going to try to build out Bo Nix yet. Tyler Warren pulled him up round 5. Guy knows ball there, because I would definitely take Tyler Warren at 6. I was hoping to land him. Christian McCaffrey and Mike Evans together there. Definitely going to want to add a Purdy in there. BBG adds Devontae Adams. J Money, I see that guy draft. Obviously, we want DJ Moore as our first choice. I'm not a big Dunze guy. I lean like a Christian Watson and a Tate. So we'll get 2 out of the 3. I took DJ Moore. Alright, this will allow us to build out a Green Bay, Tennessee if we want. DJ Moore hurts. That one hurts. We try to get more back. I mean, that's a little of a push. Sometimes you get Josh Allen, he just ends up naked on your team. Kind of sucks. BBG took a Dunze. I could have taken him for the correlation. It's like, I like Watson Tate better. The problem is with Green Bay, I draft so much Green Bay. I like the value on them. But their week 17 schedule sucks. So it's like, man, when you get there, it feels just like a huge letdown. Just feels like a huge letdown when you get to that point. But could be wrong on that. Someone I imagine would have to score, but when you're going against Houston D, other than the Rams, probably the best defense. Philly's up there too, I'd say. They're probably the top three defenses, if you ask me. Seattle performed like a top D last year. That's kind of fun. Daniels and Hurts. The only thing is you don't have correlation there, but as two standalone Russian QBs, okay. I mean, you could add a Diggs in, Conquo yet. Hurts, you could add a Goddard, um, a Wicks. Dak to go with Pickens. He's got Caleb Williams to go with Loveland. Damn, I was really hoping the Sutton came back. But he's got the Chargers. They play them twice. They play Bills week 16. Just loading up on wide receiver. Burrow goes all the way there. He paired him with Chase Brown. Burrow is just getting pushed. But such good value for BBG. Reed would definitely be a guy we would want to add in with Watson here. Reed's a no-doubter. We missed out on Tucker Craft, but that's okay. Don't want to add a Harvey in. Or just, I don't know. I'm a big Godwin guy. Let's go Godwin. Adds us in another QB option too. Next trip around, we definitely look for a Love. Nix is probably going to go before us. But Nix is my initial guy I was going to go for with Waddle. And I still may. But, you know, we have a Love award added in Mayfield. We have other options. We might just try to push it. We'll see. Nix is there, but it's like that's like a guy I don't feel I have to have. But again, he'd correlate week 15, kind of a Genty. Not that I ever see the Raiders getting ahead of Denver there. So we'll just see what happens there. Let's see, BBG added in Sam Laporta. Oh, they're nice and blunt. I don't know if anyone's really streaming tonight. Got a fantasy football show. Professional fanatics are live. I think I definitely want a third running back probably this time around. Field's drying up a tad bit. With this build, I might have to add a Bigsby and Washington in. Just to lock my running back room down. He did get Purdy on the way back from McCaffrey and Mike Evans. Because we were running out of running back options, I'm not going to lie. going Whitley. Alright. BBG added in Dobbins. Golden would make a ton of sense. Nope, Golden goes. There's not a whole lot I like right here. We can add Knicks in. We got a backstack option. Or do I just want to try to push QB around? Let's add a Wandell Robinson to go with Tate. That way we can add a Ward in. And this is probably not a popular pick, but I'm going to pull up Kincaid now to land that in. I'm going to try to push QB around. I'm going to see if I can do it. Because we got a Knicks there. We got a Love. We got a Baker. We have options. And then our fallback plan, no one comes back. We'll target a Cam Ward. Because we may be able to get a nice ADP savings on one of these guys here. It's possible. But we have so many options, and Cam Ward is a backup. Because by adding Robinson in there, we can have him there, and we can always add Ridley in or something later. But I want to get something stacked up with Josh Allen. I like Kincaid. It's just the injury concern with him. And then, if we can't push around, Andrews, Shakur would be like our two guys we really want there. Aaron Jones, Debo, just because I like them. But yeah, we're playing a game. We have the Ward option. Assuming we don't get any back. And then again, we got like a McMillions, Ted Hurst that we could add on. Let's say Baker does come back to us. If a Love comes back to us, we got Reed, we got Watson. As long as we get Cam Ward, the dangerous game works out. I don't know why I closed that. Might as well just stay on here. The BBG added Stafford in. He had Devontae Adams. Makes sense. The Burrow is, you got him pick 81. It's just such good value. Because usually he's going to go up here with Chase as early as... Where the hell? The Chase drafter a lot of times. We'll pull him at 70. That's a pretty standard spot for Joe Burrow to go in round 6 there. And he got the value all the way at 81, so can't say blame him. Good, Aaron Jones on to tempt me. We'll see what BBG does, and we'll move on there. Building a very solid team. And he's a cokehead. Got Coker. So, yeah, almost worked to push Love. Andrews and Shakur would feel great. And if not, we probably just got to grab Cam Ward. If not, I'm going to try to push him around. Malik Willis could always be an option, too, on the way back. Tracy. So we're getting Shakur with the stack. Makes sense. And do I just pull him up? Or do I grab... I'm going to grab Tracy. And we're going to play another dangerous game at QB. Because I do need some more running backs. Tracy, I think, is going to get 2-3 starts in the year. And Ward, I'd have to pull up way too early. I'm not really going to want to do that. Danny Dimes is an emergency option. Just because I like Danny Dimes in general. We have Josh Allen. Playing a dangerous game at QB kind of makes sense. I had options. I don't know what I want to do after. If we needed to, we could stop at 7 wide receivers. I don't need to. I would have loved to have Mark Andrews at least there. That was like the goal. Have him in one of the QBs. Shakur was one of the backup option. But we got it. We still got Keon Coleman we can add later. Our wide receiver room feels pretty good. I think Tracy was just a click we needed to make. Because we're pretty invested in Barkley and Genty. So I feel like a Mike Washington and Bigsby kind of makes sense for this team since we're so invested. We haven't got a whole lot. Just another standalone guy like Tracy. Makes sense. Let's go see what BBG did again here. BBG out in Boston. I just don't want to be on the other than Fannin. I really want nothing to do with Cleveland in general. I'll get some of their running backs, but the pass game's not something I'm trying to be on. See, they even pulled up Danny Dimes here, so I'm really gonna need to fall back on Ward. Malik Willis would have been a week 17 correlation where I could backstack the wide receiver, but probably not in this team. But Greg Dulcich would have been somebody I would have liked to get to pair him up. We'll see if we can pull Cam Ward around. They shouldn't want anything. We already got Robinson and Tate. Of course, they could go with a Ridley and a Gunnar Helm. We just want good value on a QB. That's it. Again, I was trying to set us up. Everyone here has got minimum of 2 QBs now. Since I passed 3 and 4, only have 1. So we should be able to get Cam Ward. I don't see who's going to want him. Team 10 has even got 3 QBs. He really shouldn't want anyone. Theoretically should work out. I don't mean shit, but because if Ward goes, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. BBG text Lane. Yeah, Sam Darnold's still right there. They should want Sam Darnold over him. I think a Cam Ward at Spears. We'll stack him up. He's going to be more the receiving back. So that's a nice little combo. Assuming I get Ward and Spears, I should feel good about. Spears, as you can see, is my highest owned player. I got him at 45%. They took Spears. Well, that part sucks. But we got Cam Ward back, so that feels good. I don't feel bad about Hunter Henry. So I think we'll just go Hunter Henry here. Lock that down. I would still consider Gunnar Helm for the stack. I could stop at 7 wide receivers, even though I'd like to add Keon Coleman in yet. Is either that or pull Kamara up. I feel like Hunter Henry just made more sense. Kincaid's not exactly the picture of health by any means. So ideally, I'd like to add some running backs in here. We got to add something with it. Again, there's only 2 wide receivers I'm even going to consider at this point. Otherwise, we stop at 7. And they're all correlated. It's either Keon Coleman, Ridley, or Gunnar Helm. The rest is just going to be running backs. I'd probably have to get Ridley basically on a fall. Mm-hmm. All right, so we'll take Brian Robinson. Hoping Bijan goes down. We'll get Mike Washington. Basically, it's a handcuff to Genty. I think Bigsby's gone. Yeah, Bigsby went way earlier. I didn't think I could handcuff him. Again, we're highly dependent on Genty and Berkeley. Again, Tracy, I think, is getting some spot starts. That's just a handcuff on Bijan. He goes down. We like it. I don't think Radio should come back to us. Gunnar Helm went, so we never had a shot to get him. I'll take tight ends out here. We can go back and see what's going on. Haven't looked a little bit. BBG went Ferguson. He already had Stafford. K. Dotton just added in. And he already had Laporta. So he's definitely on 3-4 tight end kind of builds. Chris Douglas, that's not a guy I've clicked too much. But maybe I should be more on him. I've been a Chris Bell guy, but injury concerns there. To me, he seems like more of a late season play. Chris Bell went in round 16. Pretty early for Chris Bell. Ridley went. We don't have to worry about him. Hopefully I can get a Keon Coleman. I gotta start looking. I'd like to see this, but Ray Davis is still sitting there. That'd be something cool. I definitely want Keon. We can add tight end in. A fall on Schultz. This value, we would take it. Because I can kind of do whatever I want here. I know we want Keon Coleman. I'm not into Singleton. But he would stack up. Evan Johnson, I think, would be more the guy I want, though we can add him in here. So, if anything, if we can push down his ADP, why not? Now that it's going to make a huge difference. Again, I'm thinking he's going to end up being the backup for KC. I hope they don't bring Hunt back. And then we got our triple stack there with, thankfully they took Ridley. If Ridley was around, I would have had to take him. But we got that draft complete. Let's go hop in another one. We're waiting on one. We are filled. And pick 9 this time. This one, we only got 2 non-badges here. My top 11. KKK FC, huh? Oh, be right back. There we go. We'll whip out the underdog hat. My prizes for the last 2 years from maxing out BBM. See if I got one coming this year. McCaffrey at 5 pulled up. Got the underdog shirt on from 2 years ago. I hope they do something like this again. This dry fit shirt's really nice. I wear this damn shirt like twice a week. I love this shirt. All right. I was hoping to have a little more fall here. St. Brown would have been nice. Get our CD Lamb exposure back up. I like Jefferson better. I just like CD Lamb's playoff schedule a little better. Unfortunately. Rams, Jags, Giants. So I want to click it all. I don't know why I can't get a Lamb Jefferson. I seen that in the one draft. They got him 11, 12. I'm like, why can't I get something like that if I went to 12? Barkley or Hampton is what we'll end up with here, which is okay. They pull up Derrick Henry. I appreciate them. Oh, we'll get the NFC East matchup going. Twice I've seen Henry. I've seen Henry at 12 the one time. Now he goes 13. Cook at 12 feels nice. Jason Brown. What's up, Whitley? Come here. Chase Neighbors. Done that earlier. Oh, twice today. This is a perm machine. Gibbs, London, Collins. Oh, I should probably see what we got in the room here. I'm like a Buka would have felt nice. Dallas, Philly. I'm gonna take my boy Josh Allen. I'm gonna like a receiver that's coming around. Against Waddle. We could have a top running back, top QB. I would like to say top receiver, but I don't believe that. Come on. If we get Higgins or Waddle back, that would feel good. Because hit. I would have wanted Ladd, Higgins, or Waddle anyways. So, we'll get Tat or Wilson unless I want to pull up Scattaboo. And I actually think I want to pull up Scattaboo. He's got that week 17 with Dallas. So, a lot of NFC East here. We're going to need a slight fall on DJ Moore, but we should be able to get it. I had Josh Allen the last draft, and I missed out on him. I just couldn't pass my boy up. You know, I'm a Bills fan. It's hard to pass up Josh Allen. Thought we could still build out and receiver. I didn't like who fell, so we'll pull up Scattaboo. Loveland would feel great. Never going to get him. Go. McLaurin, Mike Evans, and Adams. Put Burden behind him. DJ Moore, probably a Travion Henderson. Is what I think we'd be looking for. Obviously, I want DJ Moore. Well, come hang out right here. Think of Watson, Tate, Dunze, Warren. Is it a Warren? Got to prep for the way around. And just give me a couple pick fall on DJ Moore. You guys don't need him. We'll get Moore or Henderson's a lock. Of course, I took Moore right in front of me. I'll take Travion Henderson. I feel like we can get by with 5 running backs in this room. Especially, I would add a Tracy and a Stevenson. Consider it. Really hope I get one of these 4 back. Because there ain't a whole lot I want behind it. Very disappointed that we lost out on DJ Moore. 2 drafts in a row of Josh Allen. We miss out on our stack. Doesn't exactly make me happy. But hey, we gotta do. Maybe that's a blessing I need. Okay, I need them to take someone else. I mean, I like a Tyson. He'll be my backup option. Injury concern. But we want to get Tate here. This guy probably wants a QB or something. Alright, we got Tate. Tate feels good. That leaves us with a Dak or a Cam Ward as a QB2. Stevenson would never fall back, but he's someone I would have my eye on. Secure that running game down. Obviously, Harrison. There ain't no point in really looking. Better come back, start looking. Pollard to be okay. I don't mind a craft. Let's just pull Sutton up. Get that week 16 correlation. Crafter or Godwin would be our next go-to here. Not a big Rico Dottle guy, but I know Pittsburgh's gonna be running the ball. Craft 10 picks past ADP would be pretty sick. We'll get a Crafter or Godwin for sure. Alright, I'm more than happy to get Chris Godwin. Wide receiver 4 feels nice. Got a little while before we draft again. Well, I'm here. I don't know if this has been updated. See, I might play 3 advancing right now. I mean, technically, I guess that's possible. We got 1 day left. Advancing 2, I should be a lock-in. To come back from 104 points with 1 day left is going to be kind of tough. This is 6. I got 30, 34, depending on my build. Even this 45 could be in play. So I'm probably going to be at like 3 to 6 teams advancing. Love to get it to 6. Again, I'd have to look at the see pitching matchups and stuff. I need some batters hot, obviously. But that's for the dinger. Best ball mania. Payouts for that should be, this is the first round of the playoffs. See who advances. Obviously, I had 22 teams make it out. Out of 150 is not great, but hopefully I got a good team there. One day left till we advance. Get a little more payout would be nice. I accidentally put too much money in, which I can just withdraw that. Definitely want to do that before my credit card payment comes out. I hate when I do that. Get to another screen, it messes up. Of course, we're on the clock. Little fall on Dobbins. We'll take Dobbins, get that week 16 correlation going. And again, I'll probably get by with 5 running backs here. We can consider Bo Nix here. Or we could try to push it around. I'd probably take the fall on Pitts first if he was there. Mayfield would be a reach, but he'd be someone I would consider because we just lost out on Nix. Obviously, Kincaid's a guy we want. I don't mind Mayfield because it adds McMillions and Hurst and Otten. I think I'm just going to be pull Baker up, be done at QB. Then that would add a Gainwell in over Kincaid. Obviously, I prefer Kincaid. Hey, leave my cords alone. Kincaid's someone we could probably push around. Aaron Jones, I just like a Debo. Love me a Mark Andrews. Obviously, I like me a George Kittle as well. Kittle and Kelsey sitting out there, they got the names. It makes Kincaid way more likely to push around. Need another running back that preferably doesn't have a week 10 bye. I do want to come away with Kincaid or Andrews here, if not both. And we lost out on Andrews. We're 4 straight tight ends gone. Does not make me feel good. Willie, stop. Quit fucking my chair up. No. gonna miss my wood chairs. Come on. You don't need a tight end. Damn it. Then they took Kincaid. See, all the tight ends just dry up real fast like that. That was nuts how many went. Prefer Debo, but I'll take the stack with Josh Allen. Debo could come back to us. It's possible. Then I think Tracy or Goddard would be our next two. Think a big. I can't rule anything out. Look at Debo here. That'd be pretty nice. I really wanted him over Shakur anyways. So, we're okay getting Tracy. We got Scadaboo. Scadaboo's kind of injury prone. He runs hard. We'll have Tracy there to cover that lockout running back spot down. I could stop there if I need to. Because I may have to go 3 tight ends. I mean, we have Otten in play. But definitely like someone else. Even Jawan Johnson coming up here, I'd consider him. And go like Shaheed, Ferguson. We'll get a slide in there. I don't know how much I want Chigakakwa. If I added Debo, it felt like it'd make a little more sense. I'd take a Bigsby, cuff him. To end the running backs here would be fine. Jawan Johnson, a Henry. McMillions, obviously. I do love Tajay Spears. He'd be tough for me to pass up. I think I'd go McMillions above them. I think that'd be my top pick. Spears on the bottom. Again, I don't need a running back. It's just kind of like a luxury item at this point. Because like I said, I may get stuck with a 3 tight end build. But there's a couple running backs I don't mind. Spears to me is like after week 6 play. Or Charbonnet. I think I said Spears. Hey, off the cords. We'll get a McMillions or Hunter Henry. We end up with McMillions. The only quarterbacks we want left are all correlated. It's gonna. We got a Hurst and Keon Coleman in play. That's about it. That's all we're targeting at this point. Definitely had a Chigger Conquer on here now. We want to land Hunter Henry here. I don't think he's going to get a third tight end. So we did get Hunter Henry. We really don't need another running back there, so. We do have a Greg Dulcich for the Week 17 run back. That would make a lot of sense. That we could add in. We should still have Otten in play. Things get real rough. I could add Dawson Knox in. Ferguson for the Week 17 run back, does it? Ferguson's gone. No one I even got to worry about. Fallen Pacheco would be tempting. Just something happened to Gibbs, that offensive line. Definitely one of the top offensive lines. We're going to go with it. It's a wide receiver, tight end here on out. Pacheco is a player I'm not a big fan. But Otten and Hurst are my next two guys I want for sure. I do like Greg Dulcich. I would actually do Dalton or Dulcich and Otten. If we had to cut it down to 7 wide receivers, we could. I mean, honestly, I really want 3 out of 4 of those guys. That's the real plan. you doing, Whitley? We'll take Dulcich. Again, we could be done. But if K. Dotton's there, we'll definitely add him for the 3 tight end build. And then hopefully I either get Hurst or Coleman, if not both. Oops. Add a Ridley in there. Add a Gunnar Helm behind him. Not any of these guys are going to be there. Mooney, just because I think he'll be on the field. Shit. Hate when shit moves. As long as I get Hurst or Coleman, I'll be happy. Coleman would really be the guy I would need. Because Hurst would give me four wide receivers in the week 10 bye is not ideal to only have 3 guys potentially available. I may as well take tight end off because Otton's the only other guy I would consider. We lost out on Ted Hurst, which may be a blessing. I like him, but again, the week 10 buys aren't the best thing in the world for us. So we will get K. Dotton, stack up with Baker. Gives us 3. When your starting tight end is Hunter Henry, you probably need 3. Again, as long as we add Coleman, we're getting 4 picks ahead of ADP. We should land him. Then I feel a little better. Gives me a second stack partner with Josh Allen. And at least I'd have four potential receivers available for week 10 because I got a lot of week 10 bye. Wide receiver room might be a little light, but at least stack nice with my QBs. So we're in trouble if the QBs don't perform anyways. Hopefully, a Coleman, Shakir, Godwin, McMillions is the plays you need. We're 1 away from getting Keon Coleman, and I think I'll probably jump in my 4th and final draft of the night. I believe that'll be BBM 1. I believe it's going to be 113. So we're going to hop in now. Yeah, that should be my 4th and final. 1 more spot till we're filled up. filled. This time we get pick 6. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 no badges. I guess it don't matter the order. I need someone to pull up one of these guys. I really don't want to get Christian McCaffrey, but I'm counting on pick 5 right here to do it for me. Alright, that one just finished. This is 113. I never put 112 in the chat. Be about a 2.5 hour stream. We're just about to hit 2 hours now. Chase at 3. Puka at 4. Come on, McCaffrey at 5. Pull him up. You know you want him. They pulled up Tyler Warren at pick 5. I do love some Tyler Warren, but alright. Alright, so out of our 4th draft tonight, that's the craziest thing to happen for sure. Like I said, I'm a big Tyler Warren fan in round 6. Round 1 might be a little crazy. Another potential draft that could be thrown out. That's at least 5 for me. Get a draft like that. Booze is flowing at night. It's going to make me want to do another one. I ain't going to lie. We'll see. Maybe we get another one in. This guy I've drafted enough with. This guy does some crazy shit too. Lamb Jefferson. See, why can't I get shit like that? We got Henry at 12 again. I've seen him go twice at 12 and once at 13 tonight. He is moving up. I gotta go contemplate my next pick. Barkley's still sitting there. He'd be an obvious click. Brown, Hampton. Any of the 3 feel really good. At pick 19. We'll definitely take Hampton here. I think it's Kyron Williams. To me, that seems around early on him, but ADP wise, it ain't that bad. None like starting your team off with Tyler Warren, Kyron Williams. Again, I like to say he's paying the rake already. I do love Tyler Warren a lot, but I would never take him at 5 overall. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to want to hop in another draft hoping he hops in with us. But we got to draft the best team we can. Assume it's not getting thrown out. But there's got to be potential for it for sure. Oh shit, I'm on the clock. That's what I get for responding for. Oh, we're definitely on a race here. Wow, Tucker Kraft at 29. This guy must really like tight ends. Was it FFPC or whatever, where it's a point and a half for tight end reception? I don't know if that's what he thinks we're drafting. Not really sure what he's doing. Again, another early pick. Good possibility this one is flagged. He pulled up Kyron around at least a half round early. That's not going to flag anything, but the Warren and the Kraft. I haven't had one thrown out yet. Again, this is draft 5 where I think it could. I had one where Dak Prescott went at 10. I had Drake May go at 9 and another one. The rest of the draft wasn't bad. But those two, I'm like, this guy, very strong receiver. McCaffrey, Brown, Love. I feel like you could definitely make that work. Josh Allen at 39 feels good, especially when you got Cook. Lad, we definitely consider. No, we can't. Do I want Attack or do I want Scatterboo? I gotta do it. I got JSN. This is about the only time I take T Mac is when I got JSN. Just because of the Seattle Week 17 correlation. T Mac's alright. Get a little fall on him. I'm just not a huge Bryce Young guy. Scatterboo, McLaurin, Mike Evans. Do a Jacobs behind him. I have no share of Jacobs yet, but at the right price, I will take him. Definitely considering Adams. Week 16 correlation. Both those receivers got week 16 correlation for me. consider like a Travion DJ Moore. We'll get Adams. Again, week 16 correlation there. Just gotta do some more screwy shit. Okay, I don't even know who the hell that is. Yeah, Andy gets Laporta, and I don't even know who this is. Definitely feel like I'm wasting my time with this draft. So this guy's got an ADP at 216. And he took him in, what, the 4th round, 5th round, something like that. Yeah, in the 5th round. And you've already pulled all these guys up. Feel like this is a time waster here. It's just extra practice. It's basically practice. Because I don't see how this one's going to stick. Didn't say behind him. I have no price yet, but I actually got to start considering price. I don't know, rookie receiver on here, neither Tato Tyson. We will get Tate. Got multiple QB options. Then he adds Travis Etienne. And I mean, I don't see there's any way. E-Boy123 is going to get his ass banned. Yeah, this has to be the worst draft I've ever seen in my life. Our guy should be top tight end every damn week, though. With Warren Kraft's Laporta shit. They would definitely have to play on their flex. Because they ain't going to be doing good at running back, that's for sure. I'm not going to lie, consider Hurts here. Try to hit it up with Lemon. If I get Tyson to fall one more pick. Yeah, no, definitely Tyson. I don't need to put a whole lot of thought in this team. Because again, I don't think there's any way this draft sticks. This guy had 0 wide receiver through 7 rounds. Yeah, this draft's nutty as hell. Super nutty draft. odd one. I could probably just be done at receiver. Might be a classic 2-7-7-2 build. Godwin's gone. I think Corum would be the guy I'd want to pull up. Then it'd be like maybe a Mahomes after. Well, Corum's the guy I wanted, so he was the one who remained out of there. Mahomes is here. Mahomes is going to be my first priority, followed by like a Chuba Dobbins. I got so much at wide receiver, I kind of got to back off. We do have a lot of QB options now. We're to the point now where like price is like I would take him. I don't really like Monunga in the top 100, but one or two he's doable. We'll get one of these three. So we'll end up with Pierce. At this point, basically got to shut down receiver. But that adds into Danny Dimes. We got a lot of QB options we can consider here. With all these different options, I think we'll actually consider three QBs in this build here. Because we're looking at a Darnold, a Young, Stafford, a Ward, a Shall, or Danny Dimes. So three makes sense. Just standalone tight end I like. We really want to land Stafford here as the goal. got Stafford. To go with Corum and Adams. Tyson Pierce got a little bit of injury bug right now. Get back where we had Gainwell in there. Just for the week 17 correlation. Some more running backs in there. We definitely got to hit running back a little harder. If we add Tyler Shout in, that brings Jawan Johnson and Elvin Kamara in play too, to go with our Jordan Tyson. That'd be the build where, hey, we need so we landed him. Again, 3 QBs are in play in this build. I like Kincaid's upside. We'll add him in here too. I'm down with adding a Goddard in here behind Andrews. Right behind Tracy. Add a Ward and Danny Dimes in here. Bryce Young still in play as well. We really want Aaron Jones or an Andrews to come back here. That's ideally what we want. So we'll get a Jones or a Tracy on this build here. It'll be Tyron Tracy. Again, I think he'll easily start through 2-3 games throughout the year. Sam Darnold will be off the board. At least we'll have 3 quarterbacks with 3 separate bye weeks. Marks is gone. So this looks like a Danny Dimes build, which I prefer him over Bryce Young anyways. So we're done at QB. 3 QBs, 3 separate bye weeks. I feel okay with this. Unfortunately, Jawan Johnson just went. That was someone we'd really have liked to have. Could add a Strange in. I don't think he'll ever make it to me. Spears, Kamara. I mean, it might get to a point where I even consider Bryce Young. I don't need him at all. But if he fell far enough, fuck it. We'll get Kamara to stack up. It was very unfortunate we lost out on Jawan Johnson. Bryce Young falls back to me next time, I will take him. But thank God. I wanted him gone. I don't know if this draft's going to make me want to do another one or not. It's getting late. It's pushing 4 a.m. We've been on for 2.5 hours. We missed out on Ferguson too. They just don't want us to have tight ends. I think we're just going to get TJ Hawkins. He used to be good. See if he's getting back from that injury. Barnard would be good. Dulcich, not so much at this point. I need a fall on him. We moved K. Dotton up ahead of him. I feel like Barner's the guy I need. Maybe it's Brian Robinson. I don't know. Still, yeah. He's gone. So Robinson or Otten here. Probably Gunnar Helm behind him. Then we do a Washington and Davis. Hopefully Hampton's the guy. Quorum's about 50-50 split. Somewhere 60-40. I don't think he gets any worse than 40%. Kamara at this point is probably like a 20 to 40% guy. That's really just a handcuff for Bijan. I don't think Brian's getting a whole lot, but we'll take him. And we got some week 17 correlation there. There's only one more running back I'm like really willing to take. So maybe it's just a 3 tight end build when you're doing Hawkinson. You can push for it. Could be 2 straight tight ends. I can't rule that out. Gesicki, Johnson. Johnson's probably the last one I'd be willing to take. I think we might have made our bet at receiver. We need our running back. We need Hampton to be good in this build. Basically need a Scatterboo injury here. Bijan injury. I mean, tight end's drying up so quick too. Grab Gesicki. I definitely think the only other way to go is another tight end. We're so weak at tight end, and I got 2 buys at week 6 now. So it's like I'm gonna have to get another tight end. And I think it'd be Waller. He's got a bye week 5, so hopefully he's coming out fresh week 6. That's kind of what I'm leaning. Then maybe an Ingram. I really don't want Parkinson. David Njoku, I think by himself's good. Roll, I don't know. Michael Mayer, I like Michael Mayer. I think that's the last 4. We should definitely get one of the 4. I don't think I got another one in me. It's 4 a.m. Again, I think this one fully gets thrown out anyways. See how this guy finished his team. Here, pick 5 with his whole Tyler Warren up there. At least he stopped at 3 tight ends. I'm like, it should have stopped at 2. He's got 2 QBs. He's got Herbert and Brisket. Joy. 7 running back build. Again, you get Taylor, who's going at the end of drafts at round 5. Travis Etienne. I mean, wide receiver. Your top 3 receivers are Wilson, Pittman, and Robinson. Joy. You got Jennings and Tesla. I mean, this team, your running back's weak as fuck, too. Algier, who's in a big backfield. I mean, this team's definitely the rake if they let this team even stay. Like I said, I think this draft probably gets thrown out. And then we'll just take the Waller click. And hope he's good and ready to go by week 6 because our tight ends are pretty damn weak. But when you got 3 drafted early and Tyler Warren went, kind of figured it'd happen. But this squad that I don't think is going to remain on here, but again, running back, highly dependent on Hampton. Wide receivers are obviously really good. But I couldn't pass up the value. We got a 12 pick slide on Tyson. You know, Pierce 12 pick slide as well. So I just got past up some of the value. All right, well, that's going to do it for me tonight. 2 hour and 35-minute stream is in the books. We got 4 drafts done tonight. We did BBM 110, 111, 112, and 113. Please like, subscribe, and have a good night.